Ayan, buti dito tayo sa BGC.
Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel.
Thank you for having me.
And I have with me the one and only Cherry Pie PICACHE. Ang
Thank
daming
you.
revelations today. Kakaiba ang kwento nito. So wait, in BGC, you love BGC?
Yeah, because my son works here now.
Your son works here,
Yes.
so you get to see him
Yeah, so
sometimes.
we always come here,
Ay.
papasyal and ganyan. So thank
I
you.
love
Thank you
it.
for having me.
Okay,
Finally.
pumunta tayo. Nandito
Ayan.
tayo. So this is Dr. Wine.
Karen, my son.
Yeah,
Yun.
the one and only
Ay, anak.
at Cherry Pie. My gosh, alam mo ba, I know your father.
Oo nga po.
Oo,
Kasi
kaklase
i-mention
ko
niya na
tatay
classmate
mo.
niya po. Opo.
Isipin mo, kaklase ko tatay mo, niligawan niya nanay. Yan ang kwento. You see, so you work in BGC? You're
Yes po,
here.
I work here.
Oh, okay, kalika na. It's time to have
Come,
lunch.
come.
Cherry Pie, my gosh, it's been a while.
Oo.
Okay, I have to say, you are a single mother and you are single. Parehong single.
Yes.
Single. Now, when you
Yes.
look at Neo today, how do you feel?
I'm very proud. I'm very blessed. Tsaka, yeah, single mother ako in terms of, di ba yung day in and day out, the 24/7. But si Gary naman, who is your batchmate, di ba si Gary naman is present as a father. You know, hindi lang 24/7. You know, we don't stay together, we don't live together. Pero so okay naman. And I can only say na if there's a greatest blessing ko, ang anak ko. I don't know what I'll do without him. I think everything that I do in my life, Karen, is really for the purpose of yung para sa kanya. Everything. I look at him now, you know, he's adulting. You know, we've been having a lot of talks. One, I tell him na eventually you'll have your own life. Sabi ko, kailangan ko na ba talaga maghanap ng partner?
Yan.
Because, di ba, kasi, di ba, I don't want to be hovering around him, di ba, na, I mean, if there's a least thing that I want to put him at, it's the position of having to worry to take care of me. So sabi ko, kailangan ko na ba? Sabi niya, hindi, parang okay pa naman ma. And then if ever, you know, if ever you don't find a partner, okay lang naman din, you know, I'd be around. Kasi yung dynamics namin, dalawa lang talaga kami.
So, your former partner,
Yes.
si Gary, was
Yes.
my classmate.
Yes.
I knew him in college.
Yes, in UP.
What happened?
I knew it na. I knew it na before when we were going out. Sabi ko, hindi ito yung lalaki na magpapakasal, yung ganyan. But syempre, ang babae, hoping against hope, di ba? Baka mag-iba. Anyway, long story short, so we had Neo. We were supposed to get married when he was 4 years old. So he proposed. Everything was fixed. Everything. Everything, even the gowns, lahat. A month before, we backed out.
Wow.
Looking back,
Do you regret backing out?
I think it was mutual, although, you know, now that we're mature adults and we talk about it, actually parang tama. Because I kept on asking him, are we really going to get married a month before the wedding? Growing up, I didn't want to get married just because we had Neo, you know what I'm saying, Karen? But now, you know, hindsight, I think God has a plan. Yung may plano siya para sa'yo. Yung maybe at the time he was telling me, yung hindi anak, yung ganyan. It's because it would have been more difficult for us. Parang it wouldn't really have worked out. We're good as friends, you know, as two human beings. Pero as a partner, as husband and wife, hindi talaga eh. So parang it worked out well and now we have a very good relationship. I love my in-laws dearly. We're still a family. We're really friends now. We talk about anything. After, of course, 6 years. I waited eh. When we separated, I waited. Sabi ko nung mga 5th year, parang wala na talaga, hindi na. It was difficult because Neo was just turning 8 at the time. I had to do counseling in Ateneo. Because that was my only dream, Karen, to have a family, to be a housewife.
Not to have a full-blown career in showbiz.
No,
Do
not
you
even.
still dream of getting married today?
Parang wala na. I mean, Absolutely, I'd love to welcome, to have a partner, to have a love, yung love in my life. Why not? Yes. But my life is very peaceful now. Kung maibibigay, why not? But to settle for the sake, parang hindi na.
Ang daming nag-akala na magkakatuluyan na kayo ni Edu.
Akala ko din.
Na it was Edu and Cherry Pie, they found each other. You've never spoken about it. What happened?
What happened? We're both good human beings. We're both adults. We both knew that we weren't in it na just to try, yung trial and error.
Why
Okay
did
naman.
both of you get together? How did that
Kasi we were
happen?
going out na. We were going out na before when I was dalaga. He was the vice mayor of Makati then. Parang I cannot. I won't be able to keep up. Ganyan. So okay. And we stayed as friends all these years until we got to work with each other. He was single. I was single. Ang lock-in yun eh. Sabi ko, baka taping thing lang ito. Parang you know what I'm saying when you're always together. Ganyan. No, but he persisted. So, mga 3 months. It was a big adjustment. And so I said, sige na nga, let's, why not?
You were together for
Almost 2 years?
2 years.
Yeah, 2 years.
Would you say he is one of the biggest heartbreaks of your life? Is he
Hindi
the
naman,
biggest?
hindi naman. Kasi, hindi naman.
How would you describe?
I don't know if that's good.
How would you describe the relationship you both had?
It was beautiful. But somewhere along the way, you have to admit. Kasi I'm not getting any younger, and I have to admit, are you seeing this until the finish line or not?
And you're still friends today.
Yeah, we saw each other. Actually, we saw each other recently. And we didn't talk for about 2 years.
Ang hirap
2
naman.
years.
You
Yeah.
didn't talk 2 years.
Yeah, 2 years.
That's so-
So, when I saw him, finally, so I was so relieved. Kasi we were still the same. I mean, some videos came out, it was still the same. So sabi ko, ay, salamat. At least, yung wala nang samaan ng loob.
May sparkle pa ba? You still think both of you posible pang magkabalikan when you're older?
Parang hindi na. Pero every time we're
Nagbibiruan
together.
kayo?
Oh yes. I think we will always love each other. And we will always, be there for each other. He just celebrated his birthday. It was really nice with all his family. I love his children. Pero hindi na siguro.
When you look back at your life, you've had a stellar career, you have a beautiful son, but love eludes you.
Oo nga. I don't know why.
Is that heartbreaking for you?
Before when I was younger, siguro. But now, you find a bigger purpose eh. 'Di ba, as a woman, as a person, parang, I think, motherhood was already, quota na ako doon, okay na ako doon, That was my fervent prayer. That was given already to me. Now, how can I complain? I've had a blessed life. It would be better to have somebody, to have a companion. Pero if it's not meant to be, 'di ba, I can use myself, my being for a greater purpose. Maybe I'm out there to help people or to be for others, not really only to be for one person. Yung ganon.
Kasi hindi lang sa ganda yan, ang ganda-ganda mo. Kung ganda lang ang pinag-usapan, may dala kang bande. Kahit nung college
Salamat.
kami. College
Thank you.
kami, she was already a famous commercial model.
Oo
My
nga,
gosh,
oo nga.
napakaganda ni Cherry
Thank you,
Pie.
hindi.
Kung ganda lang.
Hindi lang naman ganda.
Hindi kasi nga ganda lang.
Oo.
Meron ring that nagmamatch.
Dapat nagmamatch.
Yun.
Maybe kasi din siguro alpha female ako, take charge ako, di ba? So I have to find somebody who's secure, yung gano'n, or magmamatch.
Do you pray about it now?
Of course, now.
Now.
Before, I really don't pray yung parang, Lord, give me a partner, ganyan. But now, I really pray. I tell him specifically, if I was meant to have a partner, then please give give me one. Ang sinasabi ko nga nun kay Edu, answered prayer. Because what else,
Oo.
di ba?
Oo, gwapo na. Nakakatawa pa.
Oo, nakakatawa. May trabaho, may trabaho talaga.
Edu.
I'm sorry. I mean, you know, it's very secure,
Yes.
di ba? Yung ganyan.
Oo.
Ano pang hahanapin mo? But still, you know, at the end of the day, if it's just the two of you, it has to be a match. Because, especially with me, I'm 55.
Yeah.
You know, I'm looking myself, 5-10 years from now, nasa isang farm, nagtatanim-tanim na lang ako, nagluluto. I have to be with somebody I like and match kami, and somebody who likes me. Dapat yung ganyan. Marunong naman ako magluto, maglaba, maglinis. I don't know why. Or sinasabi din naman ng iba ng friends ko,
Sherry, you're the best. Okay.
sinasabi din naman nila, baka you're so mapili? Sabi ko, di ba, I won't settle, you know. So I pray now, specifically.
But what kind of man would you want at this point?
Well, I just really want somebody that I can talk to, you know, maybe travel together, walk together. Sana stable. Yung ganon.
Oo naman.
Oo, di ba?
Oo.
God-fearing. Bonus na lang siguro to na when I wake up, di ba, yung ako naman.
Yeah. Agree. Bonus na yun.
Oo, bonus na yun, di ba?
Pinasok ang bahay, ninakawan at saka pinatay. Ito ngayon ang lumalabas sa investigasyon ng PNP sa brutal na pagpatay sa 75 anyos na si Zenaida Sison, ina ng aktres na si Cherry Pie PICACHE.
When we talk about love, you've experienced love in several ways. And I think the most dramatic is the radical love
Yes.
of forgiving
Yes.
the man who killed your mother. It's now 11 years.
Oh, yes, Karen.
Mula nang mamatay ang nanay
Yes,
mo.
yeah, we just celebrated her anniversary.
How are you now?
Namimiss ko nga yan. Oh, I mean, you miss your mom. You know, you always miss your mother. I think hindi mawawala yun, di ba, sa buhay natin. But it's more of a mas calm, di ba, mas peaceful. I recently visited also our assailant, you know, and it's good to know that he's doing good also.
Kamakailan, binisita
Yeah,
ulit sa kulungan.
Yeah, the start of the Jubilee Door sa Muntinlupa, we were celebrating something sa prison ministry ko, yung ganyan. So I was there, so I visited him. He's doing all right. Yan, and I'm happy that, you know, I think he's found his yung dignity back as a human being inside.
Tuwing umaga, nag-manicure para kumita ng pera kasi nagpapadala din ako sa ate ko. 3 taon na at 2 buwan. Noong una mahirap, ngayon okay naman.
He's trying to work for good behavior so that he only has about 17 years if maging consistent siya. So I'm very happy for him. But pareho kami, I think we're both in the path of healing. Siya as diba, as an assailant, me as a victim, yung ganon. I think yun yung maganda sa restorative justice, which what I'm advocating now, because diba, it's not only the victim or it's not only the evildoer na pareho kayo.
Pero Cherry Pie, bakit mo to ginagawa?
Dapat may follow-up para mag-continuous yung healing. You know, it's a process. It's difficult. Before I was able to do it,
Before you were able to forgive him.
Forgive him, 3 years. 3 years into my pathway of forgiveness, I would give talks, I would share my feelings, you know, to help me. And it's only really by the grace of God. And Karen, honestly talaga, you know, a lot of people would say yung beautiful yung ginawa mo, pero hindi. You know, it also helped me as a person because now I think I live my life na I really don't fret about the small stuff. You know, and you become more grateful and you become kinder, you become more open.
Sorry. Hindi ko alam, madam, kung paano ako iingi sa iyo pinatawad.
It will take time. But I hope and you pray for that blessing, for that grace, that God will grace you to find it in your heart, to at least start lang with the willingness to forgive.
Oo.
Kasi, I mean, yung punitive justice, yung mabilisan. After that, di ba, you see the person suffer, you see him die, you feel it's a revenge. Pero after that, do you get the satisfaction? Now, with our assailant, with Michael, now I can really feel sincerely that he regrets. For me lang to know na talagang pinagsisihan mo what you did. And that
Pag nakikita ka ba niya, umiiyak
Oh,
siya?
yes.
Nung una, sa sobrang kaiisip ko, hindi ako nakalakad ng kalahating taon na medyo napraning-praning ako kasi parang napapaginipan ko si mother eh. Kasi alam ko po, kulang yung sorry sa lahat na nagawa ko sa inyo. Kasi alam ko, ginawa mo, mami ko eh.
Sabi ko nga, ng unang question ko lang, well, up to now, di ba, I still ask him, ang hirap naman patunayan sa'yo kung gaano kita kamahal. Di ba? Kasi to follow him is difficult.
Yeah.
Especially in this world, di ba? It's difficult. So, para patunayan ko sa'yo na mahal kita, di ba? Ang hirap. Kasi may mga susundin ka na maybe it's in your core because we are all created good, pero mahirap to actually execute it. Yung gano'n, di ba?
Yeah.
So doon ako nag-umpisa. So, kung mahal kita, susundin kita. And you said that, forgive your brother 70 times 7. So,
Pero
that's what
anong
I'm doing.
hiningi mo kay Lord? Anong sinabi mo kay Lord para dumating yung pagpapatawad sa puso mo na tunay?
Help me. Give me that grace. Because I can't do it kung ako bilang tao. So please give me that grace. And sabi ko nga, if there's one moment in my life na talagang, no doubt, I felt His presence, that He was really in me, was at that time, Karen, na talagang kaharap ko si Michael nung binibigyan ko siya ng tinapay.
Subukan ko, tatanungin ko kung kailan dadalawin kita ulit. May kailangan ka ba?
Hindi na po, wala po. Sapat na po yung pinatawad niyo ako. Sapat na po yung sa akin. Yun lang po yung kailangan ko. Yun na lang po.
I guess it's a process for everyone. That's why I'm saying I cannot judge. But all those things, if you know His Word, di ba? And you know Him, so how can you tolerate all those things?
Anak ko, Michael, si Leo.
So, Neo, you are the only child, and it was very early that your mom and your dad separated, no?
Yes,
In a
quite
way,
early.
what was it like growing up?
I think growing up would have been difficult if I didn't talk to my mom. My mom would help me also understand everything that was going on. And if it were for that, I think it would have been harder to accept everything that was happening around me. Because, syempre, you'd see your friends, you'd see other, that model or that image of a family, how it should be, and then you look at your home and you're parang, it's not the same. But throughout growing up and after talking with my mom more and understanding everything, then you learn na parang, okay, it's not it's not the standard family that you see, but we're still a family nonetheless.
What was the hardest time in your mom's life that you've witnessed?
Siyempre when
Look.
Grandma
Yeah.
baby passed away,
Oo,
I think that
yeah.
was one of the hardest. Not just for my mom, but for everyone in the family. We all loved her very, very dearly. Everyone was hurting, but we all had to be strong for each other. I wanted to be strong for my mom as well. She was going through so much at that time, so
Oh, kasi parang ako yung naging head of the family.
Yes,
So,
of
yeah.
course. Oo.
yeah.
Nagulat ka ba when you found out or when you saw your mom forgive your lola's killer. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You tell them,
Yeah.
tell.
She was talking to me. She told me na, anak, I'll be doing this documentary about me forgiving Michael, the assailant. And I was like, okay, ma, sige, I'll support you. Diba, I'm here for you, and kahit anong kailangan mo, then, I'll be there. On the final day of the filming of the documentary, it was the final scene of my mom going to the prison to deliver the bread and to forgive. My mom called me also and brought me over
Yeah.
to meet Michael. And I wasn't expecting that the whole day. And then natulala ako. I didn't know what to say. Kasi, even if my mom forgave, parang even for me, parang, do I have to do the same? Do I have to follow her? Can I really forgive him face to face in front of me? Can I say all of that? And I was only 14 at that time.
Wow. Yeah.
So, going home,
Yeah.
Yeah, so going home.
going home, he cried.
Yeah.
No, I cried right in front.
Yeah, in front, and then
pauwi.
then pa uwi, syempre, of course,
Yeah.
I have to, parang brief him, na parang talk to him. If there's one thing, we're very open to each other, talagang sincerely, talagang anything under the sun we talk about. So sabi ko, anak, I'm sorry, why did you cry ganyan? And then he admitted, because you were ready to forgive, I was not. Sabi niya, I lost a grandma.
Wow.
So I had to say sorry to him so many times na parang, oo nga naman, I assumed na
You assume pag nagpatawad ka na, dala na siya.
yeah, or, he knows naman what I'm doing, yung process ko all these years, ganyan. So akala ko, pasok na, diba? And then, so I said sorry to him. And then yun, we processed naman his.
Have you forgiven him completely?
Yeah,
Like
over time,
Yeah.
I think I've forgiven him. I think also maturing more, growing more. And ayun, still talking to my mom about everything that happened. I think now, I've forgiven him.
What do you love most about your mother?
I think what I love about her the most is how thoughtful she is, how considerate she is of other people. That's how I learned them. And to be considerate and how to love others. I think my mom's one of the most loving people ever.
That's so true, yeah.
And because of that, that's how I've learned to also, love. I always say na, you love the way love was given to you.
That's so beautiful. You love the way love was given to you. Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh. That is, wow. Beautiful. Do you still pray that your mom will get married or find the one for her?
Sige nga, anak.
What do you want?
If that's right for her. What I want for her is to be happy. So whatever that is, whether it's being single or being with a partner, then that's what I wish for. As long as masaya siya. As long as
Thank you.
So for those watching right now who need to forgive somebody who's really hurt them, how can they do it? What are the steps?
I think it all starts with deciding that you want to forgive. I think it starts there. Yung yearning it in your heart and, wanting it in your heart na sana mapatawad ko. And then it's a process. And you have to pray for that grace because I think it's a gift. I really believe. And then you process. Why did it hurt me? Diba anong magiging effect? Yung ganon. I mean, kanya-kanyang process.
Paano mo alam kung tunay mo nang napatawad ang tao?
Before, after I forgave him, 1 year, 2 years, I miss my mom and may mararamdaman
Of
kasakit.
course.
So, I'd ask myself, patawad ko na ba talaga? When I think of him and when I see him, yung wala nang
Hatred.
wala nang hatred, walang galit. Still a process even after. That's why, sabi ko nga, may follow-up ako. But I think what's essential, di ba, yung at the end of the day, di ba, when you're alone, I'm good, I'm at peace.
You are recognized as one of the country's best actresses.
Thank you, Karen.
Ano pa?
Well, I just pray that, my son, will have a good life, a comfortable life, that, he'll be all right. Yun na lang. Sabi ko nga sa Santo, may last hurrah. Meron yung parang beach house na, I think, yung tiny homes na, I think that's where I'll stay. Parang ganyan. Some of my friends did it at 60. So, hindi ako, umpisahan ko na. So, yun na lang ang last ko.
A beach house.
Saan?
Cavite, Batangas or
North, Zambales. Yeah. So yun na lang. Sabi ko, when I'm, if I'm able to do that, God willing, I'm okay na ako. Magtatanim na lang ako, mag-ano na lang ako. To travel pa, those are the things na lang that I like. To build more memories and moments, yun na lang. But in terms of my career, of wanting, parang okay na. I hope God will give me a long life so that I enjoy my apo.
Do you have a favorite Bible verse that's closest to your heart?
I always say, His will be done. And in Jesus, I don't know the exact, Jesus Christ always gives you the strength. Parang ganyan.
I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me.
Yes.
Which is, in a way, your ability to even forgive.
Yes, in
Diba?
everything,
Yeah,
everything that you do, di ba? Kasi it's not easy, di ba? To be kind, to be understanding, to empathize, yung ganyan. Lalo na pag may mga bagay na talaga namang ikinagagalit ng puso at kaluluwa mo, di ba? So, yan.
My gosh! What a beautiful woman you are!
Oh, you too, you
Oh
too.
my God, thank you.
Thank you, Karen.